us to this day, every journey that brought us to this place. We're filled with wonder that words couldn't ever contain. This is what we've been waiting for, at the dawn of forevermore. We can stand on this ground so. Someday we'll be flipping through our old photographs, and by then you and me will be remembering the things that make us laugh. Oh, the memories we'll have when I'm with you. I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. Let's take our time looking at each other the way we do. Sweet love of mine, there's not a single thing that I wouldn't do. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. Can't explain the way I feel, darling. All I know is real. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. You, yeah. When I'm with you, I know that you feel the same way too. Shows in every little thing you do. Nothing's better than when I'm with you. Then when I'm with you. Yeah, then when I'm with you. Then when I'm with you. I'm yours and you're mine. The thought of it keeps dancing in my mind. There's nothing that can keep me from your side. Oh, I'll pull you close for the rest of my life. I'll keep it love safe here and locked in my chest. Yeah. Ooh, baby, no, I love you to death. I'll keep it short and sweet to say it again. Your love safe with me. Come rain and shine, carrying me through the lows and highs. Don't you worry, say what's on your mind. When I pull you close, I see the spark in your eyes. So keep your love safe here and locked in my chest. Yeah. Ooh, baby, no, I love you to death. I'll keep it short and sweet and say it again. Your love safe with me. And you will never be alone. Your love safe. Treat your heart like my own. Your love safe. I'll keep your love safe here and locked in my chest. Yeah. Ooh, baby, you know I love you to death. I'll keep it short and sweet, say it again. Your love safe with me.